Hello, my viewers. My name still remaining Young Sunday, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel on PU for More Academy. Is the academy that rooted from my own professional experience as a seasoned professional in the PU for More industry. My next presentation is what is written on the board: the strength and stability in silicone surfactant. In the entire lesson, there's what we call 4S ability of silicone surfactant. 4S ability. When you have a silicone, okay, when you have a silicone, there's what we call 4S. 4S means the strength and stabilizing power of that silicone. The strength and stabilizing power of that silicone. The strength and stabilizing power of that silicone. So as a PU form formulator, forming engineer, a process chemist, PU form technician, these are things you need to hold at the tips of your fingers. If you do not understand this 4S principle, it will be difficult for you to design and carry out effective PU formulation. You understand? Now, look at this. In my previous lesson, okay, I made mention of what it means by stabilization. So, when you see entire silicone, the word stabilization, what will come to your mind is about bubble formation. You understand? Now, you look at the silicone you are using according to the density you want to produce. For example, every chemicals, PU form chemicals and other industrial chemicals have what we call raw material safety data sheet, okay? And in this safety data sheet, it's made up of several content that tells you about the property of this chemical, such as the physical property, the chemical property, how it's being handled, what is made up of these chemicals. So you as a chemical user, you must understand this. Unlike silicone, check, you see low, medium silicone, high silicone. The manufacturer will clearly state it there. And by this content, it means that silicone come in three forms. Sorry, this is silicone oil. You can call it silicone oil or silicone surfactant, it's still the same. Okay, we have this, we have low, we have medium, we have high. Okay, level. Now, when we say level, we are looking at in terms of performance, structure, and the chemical composition. You know, this silicone is made up of two, it's classified into two segments in terms of performance and structure. It has what they call silicone backbone. We also have silicone, or we also have what we call polyether chain. You understand? Polyether side chain. Polyether side chain and the silicone backbone. So what concerns us is this. You understand? So we are going to use this, okay, to interpret the medium potency, because in this oil, we have what they call potency. Okay, we have potency. Now, I hope you are not confused. I'm going to simplify this. Now, this is how silicone is being manufactured and classified. Okay, look at the classification now. So low medium silicone is mainly for low density. Okay, so medium silicone is mainly for medium density. High level silicone is mainly for HD. The question is why? Good. Now look at low density. Low density means you are going to use methylene chloride, use water in that formulation, okay, to blow this foam so that to achieve that desirable density that you want to produce. And remember, this density also have its own application. It's different from this, it's different from this. So in this case, the solid material here are smaller or small with much gas. Okay, so in this case you need a very low stabilizing process because the gas is already there. So the air, the bubble here will be a bit higher. So you are not adding higher to higher. So you need a low stabilizing level silicone to be used in this production. Because if you are using this one to this, what you notice is that the cell structure will be over stabilized. So it will not allow, give room for expansion of this foam to in consonant with the blowing agent. Therefore, it will now introduce excess bubble. By so doing, the foam will over stabilize, and this kind of process can lead to collapse or split or any foreign defects. So it can happen. So low silicone is mainly for low density. Now we come to low level. Low level means balanced. Okay, so the density that you choose to use, you can set from 18 to 25, and 25 and above, not extremely high density. But for this one, it means that the blowing agent and the solid materials are proportional. But at the high density, the solid material is higher, but the gas is lower. In this kind of reaction, it's going to be very slow. So you need high active silicone, okay, that will do what? Use in this. Now, when we look at in terms of backbone, here, okay, the silicone backbone is low, the polyol is higher. Here is balanced. Here, the silicone backbone is higher, the polyol here is less, the side chain here is less, here is higher, here is balanced, here is lower, here is higher. So this is the total this is how silicone is being designed. We call it 4S, the strength and stability of your silicone. What is the strength of your silicone? Select it according to the density. What is the stabilization? The presence of the silicone backbone and polyurethane side chain in that silicone. So these are the things you need to understand as a PU foam or formulator to enable you make a good foam, okay, that will satisfy your customer needs. You understand? I hope this is very interesting. These are the secrets that you will never see in any textbook. So PU Foam Academy channel of mine will expose all these things to you to enable you learn and understand them and see how you can do what, bring this knowledge into your foaming system to achieve the best result you can. So this is very, very interesting. Continue to like my page, share on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you. Bye.